So what's up YouTube, welcome to another video from my channel. I'm at Velocity Yamaha at Shakespeare Sharoni, and I'm here to give you the complete overview upon this FZ-S, which is a 150cc offering from Yamaha. So this is meant to be a premium commuter. So let's hit the video. So guys, this is the FZ-S from Yamaha, and there is a funny irony. If you see the lineup of Yamaha, they produces the most underpowered motorcycle of the segment. So this is the 150cc most underpowered motorcycle, and again it also produces the R15 V3, which is the most powerful motorcycle in the 150cc segment. So that's a pretty funny thing. But speaking about this motorcycle, so you can see the design. So it's very muscular. You have this really bold tank shrouds, which actually gives quite a muscle and very good presence on this motorcycle. And this matte color is looking very attractive, if you ask me. This is a complete matte color with subtle silver and chrome highlights. So you have this false vent here with honeycomb mesh grille with this chrome surrounds, which actually looks really nice. Now this is a diamond frame underneath, so this aids the motorcycle pretty nicely. It is meant to be a commuter, so it doesn't need that much rigidity as such, but whatever it is really nice and sturdy. Now then you have this kind of brushed aluminium finish here, which complements the matte black theme of the motorcycle, and also some side panels here. And this is something really attractive. Now the fuel tank is just 13 liters, but it is very huge, as you can see. Is really big. And this is the previous generation FZ-25 inspired all LED headlamp with LED DRL, and this is also looking very much nice. And moreover, the smaller size of the headlamp with the bigger size of the body makes it look very bold. And you have the matte black mudguard here with black alloy wheels with white stripe, and this is the 282 front disc with single channel ABS. And then you have this underbelly cowl, which is kind of asymmetric. And then you have the engine here. Now speaking about the engine, this engine produces about 12.2 bhp of power and 13.6 newton meters of torque from a 149cc single cylinder SOHC setup, which is air cooled. And you can see the side panels here, which are really nice and big. And there is a very unique touch here. See how beautifully this seat integrates with the side panel, especially in case of this matte black color. And this is the rear end of the motorcycle. Now if you are familiar with the previous generation FZ, so this is a signature thing going with the FZ 150 series. So this is the tail lamp like that. If you remember, there was the first generation FZ with this midship branding, which is about the frame, and that actually is carried over till this generation also. So that's a very beautiful touch. And you have this very well integrated grab rail, which is really continuous and very nice to look at. And you have the single seat setup, so it's not a split seat here. And the seat cushion is also very nice. The rear pillion seat is very wide, you can see as compared to my hand. And this is the rider seat, which is very nice and very spacious. And then you have the tank creases to make your knees hold the motorcycle while you accelerate. And you have the blue core badging here. And coming to the tires of this motorcycle, the front tire is 100 section and 17-inch tire. and the rear tire is 140 section. It is also a 17-inch tire. Now this is the exact same tire profile as the FZ250, and you don't have much difference with it, because moreover the motorcycle is at par with the dimensions as well as the weight and the tire, and each and every frame and everything is kind of resemblance of the FZ25, and that's a good thing actually. You can get a premium feel out of this motorcycle. I have this exhaust here with the aluminium finish on the muffler cover. And speaking about the rear disc, so it's at 220 mm, and you have this huge tire hugger. And speaking about the tail tidy, so that's the tail tidy. Now again Yamaha has integrated bulb indicators, and the left side of the motorcycle, so you have the sari guard mandatory, you have the extension of casing for the tire hugger, then you have the casing for the box section swing arm, and you have the open chain setup. So now that was the design of the FZ-S. Now coming to the instrument cluster, so the instrument cluster that you see here is kind of similar in size with the FZ25, but I feel like it could have been a bit larger unit. But while you switch it on, you can see that the layout is kind of different. So you have the tachometer, you have the speedometer, this is the kilometer, that's the odo, trip, then you have the fuel meter, you have the navigation button here in order to change it from trip 1, trip 2, then this is the time, and back to auto, and you have the telltale lights, and you have the small Yamaha logo. Another thing is that you need to play around with the switch gear in order to switch on the Bluetooth on this motorcycle. So there is a Bluetooth enabled thing onto this motorcycle, so that's a very unique touch. And you have the very Street Fighter like handlebar, which is very nicely positioned, and the posture that you sit in is really nice. You have slight lean forward posture, but at the same time you are being very much comfortable. And you have the switch gear, which is also very nice. You have decent quality for the switch gear. So you have the engine kill switch, the ignition switch, the upper dipper, this is the pass lamp here, then you have the indicators, then you have the horn on this motorcycle, and the rear view mirrors. So that was all about this walk around upon the FZ-S. Now this is the S variant. You also have a standard variant. I will discuss about the variant later on with different colors, and you can visit Yamaha Velocity Motors in order to see all the colors, because more or less all the colors of FZ is available in this showroom. So it's at Shakespeare Shoroni. Talking about the variants of FZ, so the FZ lineup has two variants. So this is the S with fuel injection, and this is the FZ normal, and this is the version 3.0. And speaking about the colors, so this is matte black color here that you have seen in the video, and you also have a matte red color, which is the recent addition in the FZ lineup. So this is the matte red color. It actually looks really attractive in this color. And this is the gloss blue color, which is also very attractive, and this is something unique. So this is the vintage green color with some unique graphics that you can see here, and the seat you can see is finished in tan leather color, and that actually complements the design of this motorcycle like anything. And this is the dark night variant of the FZ-S. This is the old color, and this is in a stock out process. Now this is the cyan green and grey color, which also is a very signature color for the FZ. And that was all about the FZ that you can see here. I'm about to ride the Yamaha FZ-S, this matte red color. It is the brand new color, and let me switch this motorcycle on. And so it just reads It just reached 3 kilometers in the Odo. It's a brand new motorcycle from the showroom. Oh, acha. Ki jano system? So you have a catch here. So each and every FZ-S has a Bluetooth enabled locking system. So you have a password. So he will show me the password. First step. Okay. Now. Okay, so the clutch travel of this motorcycle is really wide, and that's why you can see you need to open your clutch quite a bit in order to make it roll. Now the horn is kind of muddy, the sound is not that great actually, but now let's pull it. Yeah, that is the thing. The engine braking is pretty nice, but the grunt is very much low on this motorcycle. You don't get to see very punchy performance out of this. And the braking is kind of okay-ish. Now this is a very light motorcycle. The size is deceptive in this case. So the size is huge, as you can see. The brakes are not that much confidence inspiring, but it's okay. You can actually play around with this motorcycle quite a bit in the city, and that is nice, and this is what it is meant to be. It's very much flickable, and somehow I'm feeling that this is a real light motorcycle. It's even lighter than the MT. I feel like that somehow, and that all the credit goes to the very soft torque band. Now you have the existence of the torque band in the initial RPMs, but it is very much soft and very much muddy, and that what makes it deceptive. It actually rides in a very good speed, and you won't even realize how much the speed has been reached. You have to really open this motorcycle quite a bit in order to make it pull, and you can play around with the motorcycle, but somehow it is the weight distribution is kind of odd, and that's why it makes it really catchy while cornering this motorcycle or flicking it. You can see it's very much easy. Now speaking about the suspension quality on this motorcycle is very much supple, is very soft, and it's very comfortable, and the riding dynamics of this motorcycle is something else. And I already told you about the weight distribution. Now speaking about the posture, you have slight lean down position, which gives a good feel actually while riding this motorcycle. Apart from that, the foot pegs are center set. It's very much easy to handle. Oh, I'm at Quest Mall, and in front of me the matte red beauty. Okay. আবার পাসওয়ার্ড দিতে হবে নাকি? হ্যাঁ, একটু আসছে। Oh bhai, you have to do a whole lot of effort in order to turn on this motorcycle. Now the rear view mirrors serves a pretty good purpose considering the size of them. So let me take this left turn and then I will speak about it. And the street naked kind of design philosophy of the FZ has been into existence for a very long time now. So it's a legendary motorcycle in the segment, and this is the motorcycle which actually kick-started the street fighter or street naked motorcycle segment in India in the affordable range. and thus it is such a legendary motorcycle. The ride feel of the FZ is pretty nice. I've ridden this motorcycle prior also. I actually felt like sharing this ride feel with you guys. So this was all. Now we are about to enter the Velocity Yamaha showroom at Shakespeare Shawnee. So let me enter the showroom. You have seen me entering the showroom in several of my videos earlier also. So guys, that was my video upon the FZ-S and the FZ. Now speaking about the two variants of this motorcycle, so this is priced at 1.31 lakhs for the FZ-S with Bluetooth, and the normal FZ or the standard FZ costs about 1,26,000 on road. And this is a motorcycle which is the least powered, but this is one of the most selling 150cc motorcycle also. So people just buy it for the looks, and the torque of this motorcycle is really nice. So if you consider, does it serve the purpose of being a commuter? So yeah, due to the meaty torque and the very grunty low end, it actually serves being a commuter, and that's why it's one of the most significant seller of the segment. So that was my video upon the FZ-S and the FZ. So this is Ankit Banerjee signing off. Hope you like the video. So like, share and subscribe to my channel.